Welcome to Hero Wars Info. My name is Ryan. Today we're going to be doing a Hero Wars deep dive on Cascade, the newest hero to come out just a couple days ago. Let's look into this hero, see what their abilities are, see if he is going to be very good or a pass, and what you can expect from him. So, his skills. First one, Hydrokinesis. This is his ultimate ability. When activated, summons a powerful downpour that deals 15% magic attack plus 5850 damage per second to enemies for 6 seconds. During the rain, enemies receive 50% less healing and cannot be resurrected. So kind of two different abilities here. Obviously, it's doing a little bit of damage on a per second basis. And you'll also notice that it's going to be doing it to multiple enemies. It is not just a single ult to one enemy. So it's an AoE attack. And enemies receive 50% less healing and cannot be resurrected. So that can be very beneficial once he ults, that if you're facing a team with multiple healers, something like that, or a Astaroth team, a Rufus team, a Kiera team, those that resurrect, that will stop this. Next one, Tidal Wave. The hero transforms into an unstoppable wave that surges through enemies, dealing 45% magic attack, plus 19,600 magic damage, and scattering them in random directions. When the wave reaches its destination, the hero returns to his initial position. Refluence. When returning during the tidal wave, this ability, the hero applies the watermark effect to enemies for 5 seconds. Whenever a marked enemy takes magic damage, they suffer an additional 12% magic attack, plus, it's not maxed yet, so I can't say exactly what it is, but plus additional damage. Now, I will point out that these watermarks are not counterable by Sebastian anymore, so they will stay applied to heroes. And then lastly, Elemental Surge. Cascade empowers allied heroes whose primary attribute is intelligence. Basic attacks of empowered heroes deal magic damage equal to a percentage of their magic attack. The empowerment does not apply if a hero's attack is already based on magic attack. That percentage obviously goes up as you upgrade the skill, which I am in the process of doing. Alright, so he has 2 skins currently. He has the default skin, Intelligence, and his mythic skin that you only get from the event ticket. That gives armor. Priority is going to be default skin number 1, and then armor. His stats? Well, he is an intelligence hero and a mage. So what that means is that he is going to be getting additional points of magic attack, magic defense, and physical attack, which doesn't really matter that much for mages. But he is also categorized as a support just because his first ability does a lot of support type of activities. Items. If you're building him up, you're going to have a lot of Lamort's cards, and you're also going to have a lot of Enigma's Chronicles. Those are the 2 big items for any mage, really, but it also applies to Cascade. In terms of glyphs, Cascade has magic attack, health, magic penetration, magic defense, and intelligence. You want to start with magic penetration, go to magic attack, intelligence, health, and then magic defense last. For his artifacts, Cascade is a magic attack artifact, which is pretty solid, Claws of the River Spirits. Then he has a magic penetration and magic attack secondary, and lastly, intelligence. Again, I would put this, the Manuscript of the Void, as the top the top priority, followed by the artifact, followed by the ring. If you want to build this out, I think this is pretty close in terms of comparability on what is going to be the most important. This will help the team once it happens, but this will help Cascade throughout the entire fight do more damage. And lastly, he does not have any Ascension materials, or Ascension abilities, I should say, because he just came out. I'm sure they will eventually put Ascension abilities with him, but if you're trying to upgrade him, he is in the Mage branch. So let's go ahead and take a look. And I did a fight with this team, and you'll notice I'm fighting the Orion, Dante, Dorian, Nebula, Augustus team. This is a very popular team. A lot of people seem to be having a lot of problems with it. So I went and I created a team with Cascade in here, and I've fought it, 10 times. It did not lose at all. So let's go ahead and take a look at the actual battle. Alright, so you can see here it is very heavy magic attack. We have Aurora, a magic attack hero. We have Cascade, magic attack, and then the twins, Krista and Lars. As well as Nebula, just to power everyone up. Alright, so Cascade, there is just like a regular attack. You can see that water that gets sent to him. That's his basic attack. And in just a sec. Okay, so now he's doing his second ability, right? His second ability is to move through here. So he's moving through the enemy team. And on his way back, he's going to apply watermarks. You can see those right here. Watermarks for him. So you're going to see also in just a second. Right up. No, actually. That didn't happen there. Let's try to go to another fight to see his ultimate ability. We'll speed this one up. Oh, there it is. Oh, it looks like I went too fast. Let's quit that out and then try again. Here we go. Okay, so he pushes something and he slams it down. And now you see this rain that's falling? This rain is going to prevent healing by 50%. And it's doing an AoE damage to him. So that rain is what his ultimate ability is going to look like if you have that in battles. If you wanted to look at this team, I put Biscuit. I personally think Biscuit is probably going to be the best hero, pet for him, just because since he has AoE attacks, I want that Biscuit at patronage to be able to be hit or utilized to as many heroes as possible. So, Cascade, overall, seems to be pretty solid. We're still in the early stages of testing him out. But strengths, he powers up other mages, right? So mage teams, you're talking the Celeste, you're talking the twins, you're talking Orion. All of those he is going to power up and give a little bit more damage to. And he also has Celeste and Morrigan abilities in his ultimate ability, right? The receiving less healing, that's a Celeste ability, and cannot be resurrected, that's a Morrigan ability. So he can kind of do multiple roles on a team if you put him in there instead of those particular heroes. Weaknesses, if he's not with a mage team, he's pretty weak. He's not going to do a ton of damage by himself, but he is solid hero in a support role that if you have the right team built around him. Counters. Isaac is going to be a huge counter to Cascade. He doesn't have any way to get around not dealing magic damage, and so Isaac will be able to silence him. Also, anyone that has a magic defense artifact, Thea comes to mind here because Thea would be able to throw down that magic defense artifact as well as do an AoE heal, kind of preventing some of the AoE damage that he does here. So it would just make this a little bit less effective. Who is he good against? Well, heroes with low magic defense. He can be very solid as long as you really don't have... It's not really who he is good against. It's what team you put with him to make him good, right? So if you have a mage team around him, he's going to be good. If it's not necessarily specific heroes that he hard counters. Besides, I guess you can kind of think Rufus too, just because of the anti-resurrection ability. Best used with, I already said other magic attack heroes. That's who you want to surround him. And best pets to use, I talked about Biscuit. So overall grade, I would put Cascade right now around the B level. I do want to use him more, figure out what other teams he would be most effective with. But we can already see, if you do put him with the right team, he's taking down a meta team, right? The Orion, Augustus team, and that's without any Isaac, and that's without any Sebastian, right? And this team is consistently winning against this team. So there are definitely going to be uses where he can push ahead and make it a winning team against some meta combos. If you do have any comments on who you would like the next hero to be, go ahead, put them in below, and we'll get to that soon. Thanks.